Hey, Dr. Brett Denkin here. People argue, we all know that, and arguments are really common in life, but let's think about this for a moment. What do you really get out of an argument? Most of the time, almost nothing. The more you argue, the more someone else tends to dig in. So let's consider strongly, why are we arguing in the first place? Do we need to be right? And if we need to be right, what does that mean about us? Are we attached, really hooked into our egos in life? Are we running around trying to be right in other places? Or are we just tired in that one state and we get caught up because we're so tired that we wind up in a situation that we're not used to being in, and then we wind up trying to prove something like being right in some way, and it's not cool, is it? We don't like ourselves in general when we're arguing, do we? So let's not argue. Let's go, you know what? Let me take a step back here. Let me consider someone else's perspective. Let me see if I can even validate what I agree with before I share my perspective. This is great communication in general. So if someone says to you, look, life is a certain way, right? There are so many people that do such and such a thing, and you know that that's not true. Do you really need to argue with them? Or can you say, look, you know, I might have a slightly different perspective on this one, but I can see where you're coming from. That's a great way to communicate. So let's consider stepping back from arguing in general and not doing it at all, because it's generally a time suck, an energy suck, and a waste of our time, energy, and sometimes even money. Legal fights are arguments. Dr. Brett Denkin, psychologist, consultant, and coach.